Opening tip won by the Heat, and we're underway in Miami. Dragic to Butler. Curling inside. Dragic. Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready
to Waiters. Shot won't go. Barnes, tough matchup against Butler. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw is good. Gets the three-point play. It's quickly 5-0. Dragic with the basketball. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. To Butler. Knocked loose. Keeps it alive. Gotta love the hustle. Has a look. And the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
To Hield. Here comes the screen. Hield sizing up Leonard. To Bagley. Not done yet. And a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
He'd have the basketball. To Dragic. Takes stock of the floor. To Dragic. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Fox matched up with Jimmy Butler. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Deep 2 there, won't go.
Defense, let's go.
Buddy Hield to Fox. To Barnes. 5 on the shot clock for Sacramento. He's looking for that touch. It's the Heat with the possession. To Butler. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Jimmy Butler for 2 with the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Fox with it, up by 3. Dwayne Dedmon rocking the rim. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Dragic. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 to shoot for Miami. And Jimmy Butler. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Buddy Hield to Fox. Nothing going here on that drive. And a chance coming up at the line.
Look, it's still early. Make your opponent work for those possessions. You don't want to start racking up too many personal fouls.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Misses the second as well. Dragic with it. Down 3. Goran Dragic missed his first. That one goes.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Kings have the basketball. Can't connect.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Here comes the screen. Butler. Down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Butler to bring it up. They're down 3. Lets it fly from long range. No good. Joseph with it. Looking to make something happen. To Bagley. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Miami with the basketball. Dragic to Butler.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Not that time.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
And they called a foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
2 minutes. Subbing in for Sacramento, number 8, Bogdanovich.
Screen's coming. Here it is.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
He gets it.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
To Bagley. Shot from the lane won't go. Dragic into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Kings with the ball. To Bagley. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Dragic with the basketball. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Butler. Oh, had him going there for a second. And they called a foul. Jay, he was there too late.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Joseph with it. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. The pass set it all up.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, Jimmy Butler. 3 for 4. Good start. First quarter in the books. It's the Kings with the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on.
From the start, let's do it.
Subbing in for the Sacramento Kings, number 0, Trevor Ariza. Stepping in for Miami, number 23.
Trying to cash in, and the Kings able to clear the board. Fox into the front court. Leads 5. Fires the 3. Miami secures the rebound. And a throwdown.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Fox across the timeline. We're a minute into the second quarter. From the painted area, won't go down. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Into the front court, it's Fox. Leads just a point. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
De'Aaron Fox, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 72%. And hits the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. The pass taken away by the Kings.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Scores from the post.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here comes the screen. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Rebounded by the Heat. Stuffs it down with authority. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Burke with it. Down just a couple. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Fox with it. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Big finish at the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
For three, and that's rebounded by the Kings. Lays it up and in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Burke with it. Down 4. To Waiters. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
De'Aaron Fox. Short jumper won't go down.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
The pass stolen by Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox. Driving right to the basket. To Fox. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Over to the right side. Waiters. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
The screen sets him up for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's the Heat with the possession. Trey Burke, guarded by Ariza. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Ooh, I'm not sure if he's part of the Jelly fam or not, but this young player knows how to adjust mid-flight, and he finished that shot with some crazy English.
To Fox. It's a big finish.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Burke with it. They trail by 2. With a drop step. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. De'Aaron Fox.
Watch that cutter.
Here comes the screen. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc for 3. Not that time. He misses. The follow won't go either. Another follow stays out.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
To Fox. De'Aaron Fox slams it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Miami's got it. Picked up by the Kings. De'Aaron Fox. Nice finish at the rim.
One of the hardest working guys in the league, and that's how he got his money. That's his skill set. That weight room continues to pay off.
The drive right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. From long range, that's out. Last touch by Bogdan Bogdanovic. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for the Kings, number 35.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. First half comes to an end. The Kings are out in front.
Thanks, Ed. The Kings have a comfortable lead at the halfway mark. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Sacramento Kings. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
All right, let's do this.
Substitutions, Miami. Substitutions, Sacramento.
He'd have the basketball. From the outside, no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Burke with it. His guys down 11. Down low, Randolph. And the rebound belongs to Sacramento. Healed, defended by Myers-Leonard. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Driving right to the basket. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Costa Koufos. He's got 2 shots coming. History not on his side. 58% from the line. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Burke with it. The deficit now up to a dozen. Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's Sacramento ball. To Healed. Screen coming. Buddy Healed. With a drop step. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Randolph. Costa Koufos. Tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Nothing going here on that drive. Myers-Leonard with a piece. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Myers-Leonard. Bagley. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Burke with it. 14-point deficit. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Sacramento ball. Oh, they called the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Buddy Hield. Has a look. Ariza with a shot, no good. The pass taken away by the Kings.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
First one goes down. No good on the second. It's a 1-2 trip. It's the Heat with the possession. To Bagley. Marvin Bagley with the slam.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
The pass stolen by Sacramento.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Buddy Hield rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Buddy Hield. Around the perimeter. To Hield. Trying to cash in. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Miami with the basketball. To Randolph. Shot from the lane won't go. Joseph with it. His guys holding the big lead. Has a chance. Just off the mark.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Has a look. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but his handles are effortless.
Joseph with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Love the hustle. Sprawled down on the deck. It's the Heat with the possession. Spins away from the defender. Sweet move. And the Kings secure the rebound. Has a chance. Hield shot won't go. To Randolph. Has a look. Dion Waiters. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left before a guy of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and it's Randolph with the rebound. And counted at the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Joseph with it. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Screen coming. Trevor Ariza guarded by Myers Leonard. to Heald. Here's a chance from long range. He'll force that one. No good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. De'Aaron Fox. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. Knocked loose. Kings come up with it. Harrison Barnes powers it through.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to man out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Nothing going here on that drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Late heave to beat the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Kings dominating so far. So the Heat will have it to start this 4th and final quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ballgame, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
Burke with it. Trailing by 14. Waiters. Oh, he had him there for a second. The pass taken away by the Kings.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Deep 2 there. Won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
It's the Kings now with the ball. De'Aaron Fox to Harrison Barnes. Gets it in the left corner. Trying to cash in. Wide open look. Won't go. Over to the right side. Barnes. Kicks it outside to Barnes. 4-3. That was well defended, but Barnes sticks it.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Knocked loose. Waiters. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
One free throw good, so he converts on the 3-point play, and the lead down to 11. Kings have the basketball. De'Aaron Fox. Probing the defense. Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Dragic with it. The deficit now up to 13. Waiters. And a backcourt violation. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Entering the game for the Sacramento Kings, number 13.
De'Aaron Fox to Heald. Great dish to set it up. Layup goes down. Well done.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
The pass stolen by Sacramento. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Harrison Barnes trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Dragic into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Waiters. Seconds. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. De'Aaron Fox to Harrison Barnes. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Dragic. Waiters. Fires the 3. Pulled down by Dedmon.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Bagley to Barnes. To Fox. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Short jumper stays out. Miami's got it. Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You see, this is why players get out here hours before the game and they get a really good lather.
Fox to the basket, but a shot stays out. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Buddy Hield to Fox. To Hield. To Harrison Barnes. The shot almost.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
It's good, and one.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Dragic with the basketball. He'll run the offense.
2 minutes.
That's going to be out of bounds. To Bagley. Missed a wide open look. and gets to the basket. Jay, he knew exactly where he was going with it.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Dragic with it. Down a bundle. Oh, he had it. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Bam Adebayo sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Harrison Barnes, 4 out of 7.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play, get locked in.
Knocked loose. Kings with the ball. Buddy Hield. Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. Has a look. Here's the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
And the rebound pulled in by the Kings. Able to convert inside. Long key from three-quarters court. It's the Kings who get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Kings put their opponents away in a blowout. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Sacramento Kings. The Heat seemed to lose their edge as the game got out of hand. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. The Heat got their score from the guys you're seeing here on screen.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Miami Heat were simply unable to avoid being soft on defense when the ball went inside the paint. Why they couldn't rotate properly, I don't know. They simply got outworked in this matchup. Overall, they struggled the most with it in the opening quarters.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Straight. Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend, 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 yeah. Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven, yeah. We can go legend, we can go legend, yeah. We can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah. With my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend, we can go legend, legend, microphone legend, we can go legend, yeah. In my house, yeah, ringing through my house, got them going, coming in and out, what you know, never run your mouth. Look, this not a drill, this the real thing. I do what the feelings, make my blueprint so my life got no ceilings. I create the energy that they keep stealing, yeah. Detroit legend, microphone legend, yeah. Shine a legend, my bro is John Legend, yeah. All this sunshine, it's still raining blessings. Straight out the Maybach, I'm dressed fresher than my reverend, yeah. Oh my God, you watch your socks, me and all my inner circle, we keep thinking out the box, dog. When life go too hard on you, you gon' go legend and not me. I got no other op. I go so hard, I might wake up with a concussion. The way I piece this together, man, it's puzzle. I do this for the dogs, and nowadays we husky. God is my witness, you look, God can't judge me. My best friend, oh God, 7-Eleven, no, we can go legend, 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 yeah. You're my best friend, 7-Eleven, yeah, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah, we can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah. With my best friend, 7-Eleven, we can go legend, we can go legend, legend, microphone legend, we can go legend, yeah. I go legend, I mean Michael Jackson, hold up, Prince in action, okay, I'm an original, you just a reenactment, okay, peace sign the flashes, I live that picture perfect life, you lie about in your captions, When I was down, I swear they made me feel inferior. Judging me by my outside, that's just my exterior. Not seeing what I was made of, that's my interior. Didn't let that break me, instead I broke the barriers. For y'all, praise Allah, that's my prorogue like Bobby, bro. By Nadia, in my castle like Mario. I get it in my heart and soul. You boys got no cardio. All of my soldiers rock army clothes. Head of my time like Marty, though. Watching the Rick and Morty show. While all these bands still on the flow. Came from the dirt, all I had to do was grow. Remember when my got repossessed? That day had us working like we possessed. Me and my best friend, boy, 7-Eleven, we can go legend, 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 yeah. Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven, yeah, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah, we can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah. With my best friend, 7-Eleven, we can go legend, we can go legend, legend, microphone legend, we can go legend, yeah.
La música de Harry Fraud.
I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight, switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade, I might cut fifth fade, blue face, money stacking tall, it's like 6'8". New rave, stars shining only in face. It took me a minute, now I'm in the game. Wait a minute, I've been like it's minute paid. I've been getting to it, getting paid. Get away, gotta meditate. Get the guap, I'm praying and never stop. Wrists on froze, diamonds on me, do the milli rock. This yo, me when I hit the spot. Big bank rolls, used to post about a chicken spot. Had a chance, but you missed it. I can never fold, say you real, but you really not. Moving like a bending, post like O'Neal, you ain't sending. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake. Gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if it fade. Wait, I just, she get straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid. I'm in BK10 up the freeway. I just made a highlight, need a replay. I be getting to it every night, what's the delay? Remember I was down, tables turned like a DJ. Shorty, you should leave your man, he a cheapskate. I can make a lot of bands on a weekday. She know that I'm the man, ain't no debate. I used to like it's eBay. I'ma do the dash like a relay. Money, I just put the cash on a 3-way. Yeah. Going past through the speed race. Hey, I'ma cut her off, I need space. I don't want your heart, I just need. I've been on my grind, boy, you need skates. I got in the game like it's EA. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake. Gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if it fade. Wait, I just, she get straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid.
Yeah, I miss you.
Right now, Sam.
24 hours, cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips, bye. OG. Lie detector, don't lie. Cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips, bye.
La música de Harry Fraud.
I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake. Gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut fifth fade. Blue face, money stacking tall, it's like 6'8". New rave, stars shining only in face. It took me a minute, now I'm in the game. Wait a minute, I've been like it's minute paid. From hate, I been getting to it, getting paid. Get away, gotta meditate. Get the guap, I'm praying and never stop. Wrists on froze, diamonds on me, do the milli rock. This yo, me when I hit the spot. Big bank rolls, used to post about a chicken spot. Had a chance, but you missed it. I can never fold, say you real, but you really not. Moving like a bending, post like O'Neal, you ain't sending. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake. Gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if it fade. Wait, I just, she get straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid. I'm in BK10 up the freeway. I just made a highlight, need a replay. I be getting to it every night, what's the delay? Remember I was down, tables turned like a DJ. Shorty, you should leave your man, he a cheapskate. I can make a lot of bands on a weekday. She know that I'm the man, ain't no debate. I used to like it's eBay. I'ma do the dash like a relay. Money, I just put the cash on a 3-way. Yeah. Going past through the speed race. Hey, I'ma cut her off, I need space. I don't want your heart, I just need. I've been on my grind, boy, you need skates. I got in the game like it's EA. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake. Gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if it fade. Wait, I just, straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid.
Young Metro don't trust you, mama.
Straight. Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend, 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 yeah. Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven, yeah. We can go legend, we can go legend, yeah. We can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, straight, we can go legend, yeah. With my best friend, 7-Eleven, we can go legend, we can go legend, legend, microphone legend, we can go legend, yeah. In my house, hear alarms, ringing through my house, got 'em going, coming in and out, but you know it, never run your mouth. Look, this not a drill, this the real thing. I do what the feelings. Make my blueprint so my life got no ceilings. I create the energy that they keep stealing. Yeah, Detroit legend, microphone legend. Yeah, Shine a legend. My bro is John Legend. Yeah, all this sunshine, it's still raining blessings. Skirt out the Maybach, I'm just fresher than my reference. Oh my God, you out your socks, me and all my inner circle. We keep thinking out the box. Dog, when life go too hard on you, you gon' go legend and not me. I got no other op. I go so hard, I might wake up with a concussion. The way I piece this together, man, it's puzzle. I do this for the dogs, and nowadays we husky. God is my witness, you look, God can't judge me. Oh God, 7-Eleven, no, we can go legend, 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 yeah. Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven, yeah. We can go legend, we can go legend, yeah. We can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah. With my best friend, 7-Eleven, we can go legend, we can go legend, legend, microphone legend, we can go legend, yeah. I go legend, I mean Michael Jackson, hold up, Prince in action, okay, I'm an original, you just a reenactment, okay, peace out the flashes, I live that picture perfect life, you lie about in your captions. When I was down, I swear they made me feel inferior. Judging me by my outside, that's just my exterior. Not seeing what I was made of, that's my interior. Didn't let that break me, instead I broke the barriers. For y'all, praise Allah, this my parag like Bobby Rock. By Nadia, in my castle like Mario. I get it in my heart and soul. You boys got no cardio. All of my soldiers rock army clothes. Head of my time like Marty though. Watching the Rick and Morty show. While all these bands still on the floor. Came from the dirt, all I had to do was grow. Remember when my got repossessed? That they had us working like we possessed. Me and my best friend, boy, 7-Eleven, boy, we can go legend, 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 yeah. Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven, yeah, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah, we can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah. With my best friend, 7-Eleven, we can go legend, we can go legend, legend, microphone legend, we can go legend, yeah.
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah. white car. Go ahead and clap your hands like you're trying to fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. First off, bow down, cause this feel like midnight club at D-Town. What's up? Double edition, new keys in the ignition. My hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking. Knees cranking, you see what Pete cranking. I mean, listen, y'all be tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be grating. I mean, facing y'all, the cheap fragrance. They know me, the phonies. They copy, they jogging, but Groxy, he just in the pretty boy finna end your title reign. Arturo Gotti, we in this thing with the whole posse, and it's fit just asking to just rob me, and these kicks just asking to start rocking, but you ain't gotta ask, just watch me. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song.
Out the, I don't need no glass. This is all me, so please don't ask. Ballin' on a budget, gotta make this last. Nick driving reckless, hoping we don't crash. Pull up mad deep with all my little bro just dropped your rent on denim. In the back with my feet up kicking. Belly out with my shirt that's linen. I'm just trying to vibe, yeah, we out here gigging. Two-stepping, just out here killing. Getting hot in here, plus done kicked in. I need to slow down for your boy gets kicked out. Still feeling myself, just socializing. But you better not ask me to start freestyling. Honestly, I don't like the nightlife, fool. Since I'm here, I guess I'll enjoy the lights like you.
See you sweat. See you sweat. See you sweat. See you sweat. Yeah. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah. Hands up like black and white. See you sweat. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight. See you sweat. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah. Lights on. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna see you sweat. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. I just wanna see you sweat, see you sweat.
Squad made the beat. Go, Breeze.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins.
Some cell-phone keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just wanna portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Change course when it's out of control. Feel it down in my soul. Fast forward and foresee that fork in the road. Listen, mention you on the road, foreign car whipping. It's mind bending. Open your eyes, I'm bending the rules. Time ticking. The time's different on a globe where every soul trying to survive in it. That's the main concern. Whole hood celebrate when the tables turn, you see. Feels like I'm on the cusp. Great forever, forever's not long enough, it's just. man once said the grind can't stop till letters in your name get bigger like cap locks. Still can't stall so far from your last stop. Deaf to the yes man, blind to mascots. Look past the moment and try to find your last opponent. Trying to find the answer before this life flashes past you. Blink of an eye, go ghost like a phantom. I'd rather imagine a whole block popping, toast and glasses. More life, no ashes to ashes. Live life fast with no crashes. You can picture that with no caption. Try to see the vision, no glasses. You can picture that with no cameras or flashes. You could just imagine. Still keep my hunger like fasting. Still keep a ghetto fab like putting money in the mattress. And that's just point blank. No biting my tongue. Be so frank. Ain't the top 10, they don't rank. They asked me to change some things and no thanks back.
So talking about what? I got nothing, man. I got nothing on no name. No, straight like that, though.
Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. Ducking. Me and my guys design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. I was ducking. Me and my guys design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Come through. What time you wanna, yeah? You can't be the cops. I can't play myself out like that. Keep getting that dope. Counting mine, won't be trying to get no on my note. I was down bad on my look, my dog like farmers go. Ain't been sweet, but neither is me, so my be 300 or more. I keep close phones, but I don't boast. I know what it's like to not have that ain't gonna try me without saying I win it. Gonna disrespect the try my straight up out that 6 ain't with what I'm with you getting dismissed. I give a fatal dedication. Come through. What time you wanna, yeah, you wanna, yeah. You wanna, yeah, come through. You wanna, yeah, come through. What time you wanna, yeah, you wanna, yeah. You wanna, yeah, come through. You wanna, yeah. Vibing, riding, 285 just in my thought. Do I need go? Ain't got no time to get in. I can't leave my foot down bad like that. Guess I'm just gon' slow. Partner say he got. This where I'm focused. Need to focus more. That's ain't no. He ain't gon' like that. Step on my free world out there in the bluffy side. Just
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From American Airlines Center in Dallas, tonight, the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat begin the game with the basketball. Dragic to Butler. Porzingis with the rebound. Lee with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Porzingis. Nice step through and the finish, Jay.
It was gorgeous. I love the way he shows you the ball, then cradles it and lays the ball in as smooth as butter.
Dragic to Butler. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Won't go down. Here's Barea. 2-point advantage. Lee. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
J.J. Barea has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. Oops, he missed the first one. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Dragic with it. Down 3. Screen coming. Rebound comes to Doncic. Lee with the basketball. Leads 3. To Porzingis. For 3, Doncic showing why the Mavs traded up to get him.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Butler to Dragic. Here comes the screen. Dragic to Butler. Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away. Jimmy Butler with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Waiters to Butler. Able to convert inside.
You feel...
Yeah, baby, here we go, here we go.
Substitutions. Substitutions.
To right. Hardaway. Powell. Shot off the mark. Dragic with the basketball. 9-point margin.
Defensive foul to number 7. That's his first.
Bam Adebayo. Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 72%. And he connects on the first free throw.
Stepping in for the Heat.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. And he's going to the free throw line.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Brandon Jennings at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. First one goes down. And he makes them both. Burke with it. Trailing by 10. To Randolph. Short jumper off the mark. To Seth Curry. Bam Adebayo pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Rises for the slam. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
To Seth Curry. Pass stolen by Miami. It was right there. Knocked loose. Right. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Hardaway buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, when somebody's destroying you with the fundamentals of the game, we call that a clinic.
Burke with it. Down 11. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Hardaway to right. Five on the shot clock for the Mavs. Fires the 3. No good. Knocks it down from mid-range. Desperation shot here from half court. 1 quarter down. It was a strong one for the Mavericks. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second.
Stepping in for the Miami Heat, number 11, Dion Waiters. Subbing in for
to Hardaway.
Number 30, Curry.
Zach Randolph. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
He'd have the basketball. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Dragic into the front court. His guys currently down by 13. Pass stolen by the Mavericks.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Dragic with it. Trailing by 15. Dallas owns the basketball. Oh, emphatic slam. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Screen coming. Going to launch beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. To Dragic. Has a look. No good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Dragic with the basketball. Down a bundle. Nothing going here on that drive. To Waiters. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Waiters. Smothering D.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
4-3. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Dragic into the front court. His guy's down big. Gets to the basket and scores.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in think you can get more at the rim.
To Hardaway. Shot won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Tried to slam it down, but it comes out. Beyond the arc for 3. Can't connect. It's no good. Dragic. Throws it down.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Hardaway. To Seth Curry. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. And he scores. Jay, how do you stop that?
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot again.
It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally. Shoot your shot.
Dragic with it. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. And counted at the rim.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
To Hardaway. Fine to shoot. Here's a chance from long range. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. To Randolph. The big fella, Zach Randolph. He's 2 for 2 now.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Seth Curry. Dallas with 4 to shoot. Seth Curry to Hardaway. Fires the 3. Nice setup. And it's Hardaway with the 3 off the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Here comes the screen. Dragic. And finishes strong.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Hardaway. Here comes the screen. Hardaway to Seth Curry. No, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Missed that one. The defender was all over him.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Can't connect from in close. Hardaway. Here comes the screen. Around the painted area, won't go down. No good. Defense catching a break there. From 18 feet at the buzzer. It's good at the buzzer. Nice finish and more cash in the bank as we've hit the break. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
The Mavericks certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Here's Barea. The lead is 15. Screen coming. Lee to Hardaway.
Hey, double screen.
5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's the Heat with the possession. Here comes the screen. And Jimmy Butler, the screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter, and there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Here's Barea. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Hardaway. Barea, defended by Myers Leonard. And the finish at the rim.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Burke with it. He'll run the offense. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Trey Burke. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Here's Barea. His guys up by 15. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. Dragic. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Mavericks with the possession. To Lee. And strokes it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Dragic to Butler. Screen coming. Dragic to Butler. Second effort. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Hardaway. Here comes the screen. Hardaway sizing up Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Burke with it. Down by 15. Tough make through traffic.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Barea, guarded by Myers-Leonard. To Hardaway. 5 on the shot clock. Hardaway to Porzingis. From long range, knocks it down in the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs, there's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Kristaps Porzingis with a chance at a 4-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. And he hits.
From the start, let's do it.
Substitutions. Entering the game.
Miami with the basketball. Dragic. Nothing going here on that drive. To Dragic. Waiters. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He's got it for 3.
C to 3, B to 3. Some young players look like deer in headlights out there on the court. But you got something different. You got that moxie.
Porzingis. KB, Kristaps Porzingis. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Taking advantage of the turnover.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Right with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time. Dragic. Off the mark. To Porzingis. Oh, had him going there for a second. Rebound taken by Miami. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers him and puts him right on balance every time.
Time to shuffle things up.
Number 42.
To Luka Doncic. Rebound comes to Miami. And the Mavs able to clear the rebound. Trying to cash in. You talk about forcing things up. Too much pressure that time. Long key from 3/4 court. That'll do it for the period. The Mavericks are in the driver's seat. So the Heat will have it to start this fourth and final quarter. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
And that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks. Butler to bring it up. Trailing by 15. Picked up by the Mavericks.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
To Porzingis. Hardaway matched up with Jimmy Butler. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Has a chance. Barea shot. No good. To Butler. Dragic. Down low for Leonard. Big finish at the rim.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Take stock of the floor. Probing the defense. Pass stolen by Miami.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Trey Burke, couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, he missed on a pair. To Luka Doncic. Down low to Monroe. The big guy, Greg Monroe. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Dragic. Short jumper won't go down. Here's Barea. His guys holding the big lead. To Luka Doncic. KB. Kristaps Porzingis. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Shot from the lane won't go.